Good morning, dear students. This is the chapter reported speech. We know this chapter as the name of narration or direct and indirect narration or other direct speech and indirect speech. So the overall name will be narration. So the act of reporting the words of a speaker is called narration. The act of reporting the words of a speaker. Words of a speaker means statement of a speaker. Sentence spoken by the speaker is known as narration. It's called narration. There are basically two ways in which the words of the speaker can be conveyed in writing. So, whatever a speaker speaks, we can write or read that sentence or that statements in two ways. The first way is known as direct speech, means direct narration. The reporting of the words of the speaker without making any changes to it is known as direct speech. Means whatever a speaker speaks, if we write or read or understand in the same way as the speaker has stated, this type or this way of performing is known as direct speech. A direct speech is shown inside double quotation marks. Whatever the speaker speaks, it is written inside a quotation mark, means double inverted commas. Another way, indirect speech, indirect narration. Speech means narration, speech means statement. So, the act of reporting the words of the speaker by making necessary changes to it is called indirect speech. Necessary changes means regarding reporting word, tense, pronouns, and nearest words. So, in indirect speech, while narrating something, changes are made in the original words of the person. For example, tenses and pronouns are changed according to the reporting verb. So, these are the two ways in which we report the statements of the speaker. The first one is known as direct speech and the second one is known as indirect speech. So, it is example, my mother told me you have to work harder at school. It is written inside the double quotation mark, means inverted commas. So it is known as direct speech. So it is the transformed form of direct speech, means in indirect speech. My mother told me that I had to work harder at school. It is indirect speech.